Hey folks, it's Mark Marin from WTF. Today I want to talk to you about Boost Mobile, offering reliable nationwide coverage backed by a 30-day money-back guarantee. Love your service or get your money back, no questions asked. Boost Mobile offers the coverage, network speed, and service you're used to, but at more affordable prices. Why pay more if you don't have to? You can get an unlimited plan for $25 a month that will never increase in price, ever. No price hikes, no multi-line requirements, no stress. Visit your nearest Boost Mobile store or find them online at boostmobile.com. After 30 gigabytes, customers may experience slower speeds. Customers will pay $25 per month as long as they remain active on the Boost Unlimited plan.
El rugido de los aficionados, el ritmo de las porras, la intensidad en la cancha. Esto es más que solo un partido de fútbol. Con DraftKings Sportsbook, esta es tu oportunidad de convertir cada jugada en una gran ganancia. Descarga la app de DraftKings Sportsbook y usa el código HEART. Ese es el código HEART para que los nuevos usuarios reciban $200 en bonus bets al instante cuando apuestes solo $5. En asociación con DraftKings, la corona es tuya. ¿Problemas con el juego? Llama al 1-800-GAMBLER. En Nueva York, llama al 877-8-HOPE-NY o envía un mensaje de texto con la palabra HOPE-NY al 467-369. En Connecticut, hay ayuda disponible para problemas con el juego. Llama al 888-789-7777 o visita ccpg.org. Juega responsablemente. En nombre de Boot Hill Casino and Resort, Kansas. Debe ser mayor de 21 años. La elegibilidad varía según la jurisdicción. No válido en Ontario. Pueden aplicarse cargos en Illinois. Las apuestas de bonos son de un solo uso. La apuesta no se incluye en las ganancias y caducan después de ser otorgadas. La oferta finaliza el 29 de septiembre 2025 a las 11:59 p.m. hora del este. Los términos en DraftKings.com/sportsbook/promos.
High Five Casino is the top choice for social casino gaming that's free to play. With chances to win and redeem for real cash prizes, free spin rewards, and tons of exclusive games, you can experience more high five moments than ever before. You're going to want to high five everyone. The neighbors, the mailman, all your coworkers, of course your friends. Well, you get the point. Your high five moment awaits at highfivecasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. Must be 21 years or older. Terms and conditions apply.
Ground Passers, hello. We are back again, and this time we're talking doubles. Welcome to the US Open 2025. You find us in a secret location. This is like the quietest spot on the grounds, and I'm not telling anyone where it is, except for Will. Will and then Blackspin Global are the only ones who know where this is because we can't disclose this location or all the podcasters are going to come here. But Will, welcome back.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Welcome back
Excited to be in this secret location that also I did not know about, but luckily one of the doubles players showed you. So.
Yes. And see what he did there? One of the doubles players showed me this location. But Will, Boucek, welcome back to the podcast. You haven't been on in a while, so introduce yourself and what you do and all of your platforms.
Yeah, I feel like this is the third year in a row we've done this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, look at us.
So I have my own podcast, the Doubles Only Tennis Podcast. So I interview doubles players and coaches and also teach strategy as well. My company is called Tennis Tribe, which is a media and training company. So we partly cover the Pro Doubles Tour and then also teach doubles strategy and tactics to not only club level players, but also I do some analytics work and strategy consulting for professional teams and players as well. So it's all centered around doubles and my passion and love for doubles.
So watch more doubles.
Watch more doubles.
Which comes from this guy right
right.
here. So you are the person to talk about doubles. And as we are about to enter into the middle weekend of the US Open. We are recording this on Thursday. So tomorrow is Friday, which is leading into Labor Day weekend, the middle weekend. And the doubles tournament actually started today. The women started playing doubles today with a few doubles matches, and it only just ramps up from here. It's been exciting. I've been to a few of the doubles matches. The courts are packed, like jam-packed.
Irani and Paolini's match earlier was standing room only. I posted a video of it on Twitter and Instagram, and I'd be interested to hear your thoughts. So they were on 13, which is not like a big court, but it was standing room only. Every seat was taken. were in New York. They're both Italian. They were playing Tatiana Maria and somebody else. Why was it that crowded? Is Paolini that big of a star, or did the mixed generate tons of Irani fans last week?
I think I have to say the mixed generated so many Irani fans. So
wow. So this is proof for what I've been preaching the last 5 years.
A little bit.
You market the doubles players, and guess what? Irani just got a bunch of new fans here in New York. I mean, it was totally packed.
So I was at Irani and Vallasori's match against Andrei Rublev and Katerina Mukova.
Okay.
And it was so, people learned how to say Forza. It was just Forza all around. And after the match, they won it. There were all these kids who wanted Irani's signature, and she came all the way to, so it was the opposite side from where the umpire is sitting. And you know how short she is? She's so tiny.
Yeah.
So she had to climb up on where the photographers that area there are.
Uh-huh.
She had to climb up onto that, reach over, and she was signing all these autographs, and they were just so happy and excited to get her autograph.
That's
and I was
awesome.
just that's a moment right there.
Yeah, this
That's
is the perfect case study for why doubles can be popular.
Yeah. No, Paolini is popular, yes, but Sarah Irani got a lot of fans during the mixed doubles tournament. I have to say, she
100%.
did. But yeah, so let's get into it. I kind of wanted to talk to you, like I always do, to kind of give people an idea of who to follow, because a lot of people come to the U.S. Open, get it away, it's a bug, it's a bug. This is a real moment that you're seeing here of Anastasia being terrified of bugs.
I'm not a bug fan either.
But that
looks like he's over there in the mulch now, so
okay.
we're good.
Okay, good. We're back. But yeah, so, like we do on Ground Pass, because people might come to the U.S. Open and just not know who the doubles players are, especially, not a lot of them got to play the mixed doubles, so you don't know who to follow. Right. So I wanted to sort of pick out 5 on each side, so 5 women teams and 5 men teams, and maybe do a special sort of shout out, so we'll do a total of 6, maybe we'll do an extra, of who to follow and why.
Yeah. So as we
New York. It's really loud.
We let this motorcycle pass. There's a lot of favorites that you'll have heard of, so right behind us, well, maybe I shouldn't have said that. Siniakova and Townsend are playing. Now they're going to know where we are. Siniakova and Townsend are playing. Yeah. They're the top seed. They're probably the favorites, I guess. Townsend's still in the singles and playing really well, so that's always a fun team to watch.
And they draw a crowd. Siniakova and Townsend, wherever they go, they really draw a crowd.
Townsend has a lot of fans in New York, in the U.S. in general.
And especially after what we all know happened.
What we saw yesterday.
She's going to draw a crowd wherever she goes.
Yeah, super entertaining. Dabrowski and Ratliff are coming off the title in Cincinnati. They're a very fun team to watch because of their game style. There's lots of crossing and switching. If you liked watching Irani play, you'd like watching them play as well. Okay. They both get to the net, which isn't super common on the women's side. So they're really, really fun to watch. Okay. And definitely one of the favorites, having won it a couple of years ago as well. Who else do I have here? So Kudermetova and Mertens won. Actually, they had a double bagel today.
Really?
They did, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Against an alternate team that I don't know very well, to be honest. And to double bagel anybody though, they must be playing well, and they won Wimbledon.
Right.
And they're both very good doubles players and singles players. So.
And Kudermetova, she was in the singles draw, but she's not anymore. She lost, I think, her first round singles match.
Okay, yeah.
So
I believe Mertens is still in.
So she's going to be all focused on her doubles, I guess. Yeah. So, but we know how I feel about Kudermetova. She spins her web, and I get entangled in it, and then she loses in singles. So we'll focus on her doubles for now.
I'll give you a few teams that people may not have heard of that aren't quite as popular. So Guo Hanyu and then Alexandra Panova, they made the finals in Cincinnati. Okay. They made the finals last week in Monterey. I think they made the quarters or semis in Montreal as well, so they're playing
So
really
they're on a
good.
streak.
They're on a streak. They're playing really well, and it's a team that kind of flies under the radar because neither of them are American, and they're players that you may not have heard of, but they play a really good style of doubles. They're both really good returners. Both have great hands at the net. Guo is especially good from the back of the court. She's a pretty good singles player as well. So that's a team to keep an eye on and is really, really fun to watch.
Yeah. Okay.
Another one, Melikar Martinez and Kristina Boucek, who is still in the singles
She's
as well.
still in the singles. She took out Alex Ayala. She did it.
Yeah, she did. So they just won in Monterey.
Okay.
And they're a kind of new partnership as well. They won in Monterey without dropping a set. And they didn't even go to a tiebreaker in any of the sets either, which is rare for doubles.
And they're a new partnership?
They are, yeah.
When did they get together?
I think they played DC together, but lost first round.
Got it.
And then that was their second tournament, Monterey.
Got it.
So they are on a hot streak, playing well. The chemistry was good in Monterey, so I would expect it to be good here. The thing is, they play Shea Sue first round. Because Shea Sue is partnered with Ashlyn Kruger, which is really, I guess, seemingly random.
Shea Sue has, for those who don't know, because we know who Shea Sue is, but who's Shea Sue? Because she's like a legendary doubles player.
Yeah, she's kind of a doubles goat of our time. She's got, I think, 9 Grand Slam titles between women's and mixed. This is the one she has not won, I believe. So she's going for kind of the career slam, I guess they call it. And she has a very quirky game style and personality. So that makes her kind of a fan favorite. She's kind of like one of those cult favorites in tennis. She plays with 2 hands on both sides, places the ball really well, doesn't hit with a lot of power, but you cannot overpower her. So similar to, I feel like a lot of the fans who watched Irani last week maybe saw her serve and were like, she's like me. Like, like Sue is kind of similar, like not a huge serve, like not huge ground strokes. She's not like us because she plays with 2 hands on both sides and hits some of these volleys that are just insane. And I mean, neither is Irani, but they're both just such tacticians on the doubles court that they're super fun to watch. And then we saw Shea partner with Kruger here, so splitting with Ostapinko, which is kind of an interesting decision, and I don't have any insight on it, but Shea is partnering with Kruger for this tournament, so it's going to be probably maybe the best first round matchup, or certainly one of them.
Okay. I feel like you're skipping around the one doubles pairing on the women's side that everyone's already penciled in to the finals.
that already won today?
Yes, that already won today.
Yeah, so there's this player who hasn't played in the doubles draw for a while. Her name's Venus something.
What? Venus who?
Yeah.
Do we know her?
She happened to win today with Leylah Fernandez.
I know Leylah. I know that one. Yeah, Leylah Fernandez. Yes, definitely know her. But so Venus who?
Venus Williams is in the draw.
Right.
And she won today.
Good for her.
People are going to look at that, and people are going to look at that and be like, think that the singles team beat the doubles team, maybe. But Venus is a doubles player too.
Yeah.
She has 14 Grand Slam titles, more than probably anyone in the draw.
Right.
So she's a very good doubles player. And Leylah plays a lot of doubles as well. She's a good doubles player too.
Yeah.
So they beat the 6 seeds, Kitchenok and Perez. So the draw's kind of opened up for them since they drew that seed first round and were able to take them out.
Yeah, I was lucky enough to watch that match. And Venus Williams and Leylah Fernandez, I think it was a rocky start for them, but they definitely warmed up to each other and the partnership. And I mean, Venus is great. Like, she's playing very well. I think she's surprising a lot of people for sure. I was mostly surprised by Leylah Fernandez because you tend to forget she's a doubles player. It's been a while since she was partnered with Taylor Townsend when they were playing a lot of doubles together. So I think you do tend to forget that they got really close to winning Grand Slams as well, and they were a really, really good team. She was really good.
Yeah,
From the back, at the net, she was really, really good today.
It helps, like, people looked at the mix last week, and you saw some of the doubles players like Casper and Iga have success, and then other ones struggle a lot. Like, at least against the doubles team, like Rybakina and Fritz. And people need to remember, like, when these singles players get a lot of reps on the doubles court, like, they improve quickly. Yeah. Like, they start to see the court better and know which shots work and which ones don't. And Layla's played a lot of doubles, so just by doing that, like, she understands the geometry of the court and how it all works. So I'd imagine they'll be, on Grandstand or Armstrong or Ash for their second round as well.
Yeah. That should be very interesting.
So who do you have? Do you have anybody that I left out there?
Well, I call them the two teenagers, one of them is not a teen, but Andreeva Schneider.
Yeah.
I think when they partnered at the beginning of this year, I thought, ooh, that could be, really fun. They won their match today with ease. Like, they just breezed through. Schneider is no longer in the singles, so again, she can kind of focus on doubles, and I think they tend to have a lot of fun together on court, and when they do, they play even better.
Yeah.
So
they're a good team.
Yeah,
they're a good team that's stuck together, and they're one of the probably top 5-ish favorites to win as well.
Yeah. Anything else that you didn't say? I think that's pretty much.
That's most of it. Storm Hunter is back, which is nice.
Yeah.
She's playing with Desiree Kravchuk, so they're a fun kind of lefty-lefty combo. They're a really fun team to watch. Ina Shibahara is playing with Magda Linette, who has had some success here in doubles, and Ina's, as we know, a really good doubles player. So they're another good team to watch. That's everybody on my list, though.
Yeah.
Really, any of the doubles specialists, I feel like, even though a lot of people listening may not have heard who they are, like, go to the outside courts and just sit down for an hour and watch them, and you can get really close to the match and study the way they move and their shot selection and their court positioning. Especially if you're a player, you can learn a lot.
Yeah.
And it's just really impressive to see the skills at the net.
Yeah.
The double specific shots that you don't see in singles. And both are great.
Yeah, it's kind of funny that you say that. I was at Louis Armstrong for the night session yesterday, and my seat partner, because that's what actually happens at the U.S. Open, you just start talking to whoever you're sitting next to. I was with friends, but the guy I was sitting next to, we just started talking, and he's a doubles player.
Yeah.
And we were watching a singles match, but he just started talking about, like, it's interesting to watch, like, what shots they're doing, what shots they take and why, and the serve and all of that stuff. And, I can imagine if you're a doubles player, because that's what most people who are recreational players, that's what they're playing. You're playing doubles. Yeah. Seeing it actually in person, you can learn a lot by doing that. And if you're a ground passer and you're getting a ground pass for the middle weekend, Labor Day weekend, and into the second week, all the courts outside, what you're seeing is doubles and juniors. That's, and wheelchair tennis as well.
Especially next week. Yeah, it really is. Yeah, and a lot of people think, the pro players are way better, so, like, how can I learn from them? But in reality, like, the strategies and tactics that they use are the exact same. It all just happens much faster. They hit the ball faster, they run faster, they, like, are more explosive, they swing faster, like, everything happens faster. But if you took that and just slowed it down at, like, half speed or maybe less, I don't know how much, it would look like a club level match. Like, it really does. A lot of the same things happen, just much, much faster.
Yeah. So you can still get some really great tennis on a ground pass in the second week.
Summer's here, and it's time to bring the heat in a new Honda. Head out on an unforgettable adventure. Or take a sporty sedan for a spin. All while driving with confidence. Check out the Civic, Accord, or HR-V during the Honda Summer Event.
See dealer for financing details.
You've earned your place. Now let the perks prove it. At High Five Casino, the Prestige Loyalty Program delivers real rewards tailored to how you play. Reach icon status and unlock 2 extra sweeps coins and 180 more game coins every day just for logging in. And with every tier upgrade, you can score up to a 50 sweeps coin level up bonus, plus personalized daily harvests that grow as you climb. Log in now and check your Prestige tier. Your next High Five moment is waiting. HighFiveCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. Must be 21 years or older. Terms and conditions apply.
Let's go to the men. Let's go to the men's draw and see what we have. What is jumping out to you on the men's draw?
I mean, the team to beat is Cash and Glasspool.
Right?
They won.
Like
they won 22 matches in a row. They won Wimbledon. They won 2 or 3 tournaments going into Wimbledon, and they won in Toronto. Yeah. And then ended up losing in Cincinnati to Ram and Mektic.
Yeah. They're an all-British team, by the way.
Yeah, they are. I mean, the British. If you're like a doubles nerd, watch any of the British teams. So them, Joe Salisbury and Neil Skupski, who I just interviewed Joe earlier today, actually. And then Henry Patton, he plays with Harry Heliovara, who's from Finland, but they're another team that's kind of under the British system, and they've got Louis Caillé at the kind of top of the British men's doubles system, and they're all like, they just play so smart. Like, they have a system, and you can tell they don't, rely on necessarily like just athleticism or just like skills. It's like positioning and putting the opponent under stress and all these different things. So any of the British pairs are really good to watch and learn.
I actually have a question for you that I'm very interested in, because as someone who I've been following doubles for a long, long time, Joe Salisbury and Neil Skupski are 2 British players that back in the day, they were not paired together. They were paired with different partners. And I always used to think, well, they're both British and they're both very good. Why are they not paired together? Yeah. They finally did it this year. So this year was the first year that they paired together. Yep. They were not good at first. They did not gel.
Yeah, they had a rough start. Yeah.
Why?
I don't think there's a clear answer. I asked Joe this earlier today.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
okay.
I did.
What did he say?
He said like he didn't have a clear answer. He wasn't sure. One thing I brought up that could be a partial factor is Joe played with Rajiv Ram for the last 6 years. So he's not used to figuring out how to play with a new partner. Like, he had the same partner for 6 years, and then all of a sudden he has a new partner, and it's the first time in a long time where he's had to learn how to play with a new partner. So maybe that's part of it.
Yeah.
He also mentioned people had them kind of high on their list as teams to watch out for at the beginning of the year, and he said maybe some of that pressure of expectation was a little bit too much.
Right.
But also sometimes you just have, especially with the doubles format at non-majors, it's no ad, 10-point tiebreaker for the third. You can just have a string of bad results, and it's not necessarily because you're playing bad. It's just because the margins are so thin, and you have a few unlucky matches.
Okay. Because now they're doing fine. I feel like now they've had some.
Great.
They've had some really great results.
They're certainly, I would say, a top 3 or 4 favorite here for sure. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So who else?
So Mektic and Ram, I mentioned them. They won Cincinnati.
Yeah.
And it was not. They didn't have the draw open up for them, or they got lucky and won a bunch of 10-point tiebreakers. They were good. They were a very good team. Rajiv is playing. I talked to Rajiv last week, and he said he thinks he's playing the best he has all year. And I agree with him watching. So I think they're the 11 seeds, so not one that you would necessarily, from a seeding perspective, pick as a favorite. But Rajiv has won here 3 times, so he likes it here.
Yeah.
And I think they're playing really good doubles. So they're definitely a team to look out for. Kravitz and Poots, the German team, made the finals last year.
Yes.
They're a very good team. They're fun to watch because they use a lot of lob returns as well, so they kind of get into the point as a return team. And that can be really entertaining for for the crowd because it can kind of extend the rallies a bit.
Yeah, that's another good thing. Like, doubles points can be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Doubles points can be a lot of fun.
On the men's side, some of the teams, they can be pretty short, which can get a little boring.
Yeah.
Like Cash and Glasspool, like one of the reasons they had that long win streak is because their serves are their serves are better than most of the single serves.
Yeah.
Like Julian Cash is serving 135. Like,
and
hitting spots.
Yeah.
Most of the singles players would probably trade their serve for his. He's not a singles player because of his serve. It's maybe because of his ground strokes or net movement or something like that. I don't know the answer to that, but it's definitely not his serve. So they're when they get into a serving rhythm, they're maybe not the most fun team to watch, but they're one of the favorites for sure.
Yeah.
Did you have any other on the men's side? Got a few other teams.
The best story in tennis this year. Harrison King. King. In singles, double, they're the best story in tennis this year. I just think, and if you don't know the story, I'll tell it again because I always love to tell the story. But just, I think, what was it? Was it Dallas?
Dallas, they won. They
won
started
Dallas.
The streak there.
Yes, they got a wild card into qualifying in Dallas, went through qualifying, got into the main draw, won the tournament. And that started the streak. And, basically they got a wild card into qualifying because they didn't have a ranking that could get them into the 500, into qualifying, which is crazy. And they've just carried that momentum throughout the year. And now they are the #1 American doubles players, which is, like, to have that sort of a run and a streak, I think is super impressive. Yeah. And to just carry that momentum through. Because sometimes, I think, I don't want to say anyone could have a streak, but you'll have players who have a streak here and there.
It's hard to sustain it.
But to sustain it throughout a season, I think that's pretty impressive. Yeah. And I just remember talking to Evan King at a challenger, and he was playing doubles, and he wasn't playing with Christian Harrison. Yeah. Sorry, he wasn't playing with Christian Harrison because Christian didn't have a ranking and he couldn't play. And that was in November of last year. And to see where they are now, I mean, best story.
I'd have to look up where they started ranking wise at the beginning of the year. I think they were outside the top 80, maybe outside the top 100.
No, they were outside the top 80. They were outside the top 80.
And now they're both top 20.
Yes.
It's been really impressive. And I mean, they're a team to watch too. I think they're a little better on the slower courts. So
they did really well at Roland Garros.
Yeah, they made the semis, I think, at Roland Garros. Had a good run at Indian Wells, which are slower, hard courts. So the court speed will matter here. I don't know how it's playing this year. I haven't heard anybody mention it.
Yeah,
I feel like people are always talking about court speed, but
and I'm always like, I don't know.
But they'll get the crowd support here, and they're a super fun team to watch. Yeah. Especially because they play a lot of 2-back when returning, so they're a good return team. They get a lot of returns in play, and then they kind of can extend the rally. So they are a fun team to watch for sure.
Yeah.
Arevalo and Pavic are one we haven't mentioned. They're one of the favorites. They've had a really good year in the 1000s, and then not as strong in the majors for whatever reason. But there's no reason to think that they're not one of the favorites as well.
Yeah. What about the Italians?
The Italians are, a super strong team. I mean, they've made 3 major finals. They played well, I thought, in Cincinnati. And obviously, Vavasori won the mixed here last year, so he's got
year?
At least, last week.
Well, last week,
I was thinking last week, and I said last year, but I was correct with both.
Yeah.
So he's, obviously played well recently here in the mix. So they're another favorite and also a fun team to watch because of their ability to return. They hit a lot of lob returns as well, and they're very quick at the net. So really good team there. Ebden and Thompson is kind of a dark horse team because Thompson won it last year with Max Purcell.
Yeah.
And he's a good doubles player. And then Matt Ebden won Olympic gold last year and is a good veteran doubles player as well.
Are they both healthy right now?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Because Townsend lost singles yesterday.
Okay.
And I don't know if he's completely healthy.
Okay.
And then I watched Ebden in City.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, interesting.
He's been playing.
Yeah, he's been playing.
He played in Winston-Salem last week. I saw him earlier today. And
right.
I didn't ask him if he's healthy, but I don't.
Yeah. They're definitely a team to watch, because I saw that and I was like, ooh, Thompson was in the finals last year.
Yeah, and
well,
Matt knows how to play doubles.
Yeah.
He's a very strong doubles player.
Yeah.
And then this is Mahou's last major as well. He's playing with Pericard, Nicholas Mahou.
It's his last one?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
I think this is his final season.
Wait, is he coaching Bonzi?
I don't know. Maybe. I haven't watched Bonzi.
I'm going to fact check that and put text on. I think he's coaching Benjamin Bonzi. But yeah, I'll look that up. The only reason why I remember is because I watched that Medvedev match and they kept cutting to the coaching box, and I believe he's coaching Bonzi.
He is?
He's coaching Bonzi. Yes, that's him.
Okay. Yep, that's the guy.
That's the guy.
This is his,
he's pulling double duty.
Former world #1, has a number of Grand Slam titles. I don't know how many exactly, but he's retiring at the end of the year. So I guess he's going to transition to coaching.
Right.
But he's playing with Pericard, so that'd be a fun game to watch.
Wow. That could be a really fun.
Massive serve.
Yeah.
And Mahou's a great doubles player as well. So.
Oh, that could be a really good dark horse.
It could be, yeah, especially since Pericard's not in the singles anymore. I imagine he wants to do well for his last tournament. So,
we haven't talked about Granollers. Have we talked about Granollers Zeballos?
No, we haven't. They won Roland Garros, broke through after.
Finally.
They had made so many major finals.
Yeah.
And since then, I think they've struggled with a little bit of injuries. They haven't been in a ton of draws. But if they're healthy, they're always a threat.
Okay.
They, I think, lost in the quarters last year to Purcell and Thompson, who went on to win the tournament. Again, if they're healthy, they know how to play doubles. They're very good lefty-righty combo.
Yeah.
They're definitely.
High Five Casino is the top social casino that's free to play. Sign up today to receive a free welcome bonus and exclusive first purchase offers. Choose the premium jackpot package for $29.99 and claim up to 700 game coins, 55 sweeps coins, 1 sweeps coin daily bonus for 5 days, and 400 diamonds. Your high five moment awaits at highfivecasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. Must be 21 years or older. Terms and conditions apply.
Confronting high credit card debt can feel scary. But the good news is, if you owe $10,000 or more in credit card debt, financial relief options are now available. National Debt Relief is currently offering debt relief designed to reduce what you owe, fast-tracking your way to being debt-free. If you qualify for debt relief, you may be able to pay back significantly less than what you owe and save thousands of dollars. Imagine only paying one low monthly program payment you can afford and saving money as you become debt-free. National Debt Relief has already helped bring debt relief to over 550,000 U.S. consumers, earning thousands of 5-star reviews and an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. You're stronger than your credit card debt. Take the first step and visit nationaldebtrelief.com to see what debt relief you qualify for. That's nationaldebtrelief.com.
Yeah, okay. Those are all the names I kind of have. Like, I feel like there are just so many teams to follow. We didn't even mention a bunch of the singles players who are also in the doubles draw as well. There are a lot of fun people to follow. I did want to ask you a few things, because this always comes up in the conversation, I think, with doubles is, how do you make doubles more sort of accessible or exciting for fans to kind of follow? Mm-hmm. And I'm going to keep asking these questions until they almost happen. Because I see, for example, the Italians, Vavasori and
Bolelli.
Mm-hmm. They wear the same outfit.
Yeah.
And I love it.
I like it too.
I love it. They wear the same outfit and the same hat. And the way you know which is one wears his hat forward and the other one wears it backwards. But you know what would be cool?
They don't look the same either.
No, they don't. They also don't look the same. One's like way taller than the other one. But I'm just saying.
Yeah.
what if their names were on the back of the shirts?
Yeah. They
You know
should
what I
do
mean?
that. No, they
What if
should
they said
do that.
Vavasori and Bolelli?
Yeah.
Just say.
You
Just
should
say.
do that.
Who do I call? Who should I call? ATP? Do I call the ATP?
I don't know. I don't think that. Yeah, I mean, they've experimented with some doubles rule changes the last year, you know. They did it in DC where they mic'd up the players.
Yeah.
They've tried like shorter formats and different things.
Because
like
even Gabby Dabrowski and her partner, they wear the same thing too. And it's cool.
Yeah, they do. I think more teams have done it this
like
year.
they're wearing the same thing.
I think so. That'd be interesting to track. But I think because there's been more conversation the last few years around like, what do we do with doubles? Is doubles going to make it? I think the doubles players have kind of come together a bit more, and they are starting to do things like that because they think it might help, and I think it's smart.
Yeah,
I really do.
Because I would like, for me visually, it just kind of looks cool because it gives more. Doubles is the one place in tennis where it feels like a team sport.
Yeah.
You know,
well, it
so
is,
even putting that uniform.
Yeah.
It gives that appearance
vibe,
of a team vibe, and you kind of get into sort of that, I'm rooting for a team.
For the yellow team or the blue team.
And the blue team, and I think that kind of helps the situation. Yeah. What would also help even more is the names. Like, if they had names on the back of it, I feel like it could almost do that. We got to talk to Matteo Arnaldi at the City Open, and so he trains in this jersey that his sponsor, Emporio Armani, weirdly, makes for him. It has his name on the back. But it's only just a training jersey. Yeah. And every time I see him in it, I'm like, oh my, why? Because they make
There might be a rule against it right now.
Oh, really?
There might
Interesting.
be. I don't know. I'd have to ask. I'll ask somebody and get back to you on that.
But, again, I'm just thinking of things that would maybe... just to help, because I can imagine the casual fan going to a doubles match.
Oh, I hear it.
Not knowing, and they're like, wait, who's who? Which one is Gab?
I hear it a lot.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sitting in the stands, and I'll hear the people behind me talking and be like, wait, which one's Vavasori? Like, they don't know.
Yeah, they don't know.
So, like, that obviously would help. If they could just ask the chair umpire to just, like, at the beginning of the match, they'll say, like, Vavasori to serve. Just do it every service game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just little stuff like that. I mean, there's probably more. That was just off the top of my head, But I think little stuff like that will help the fans kind of get to know the players a bit more, know their names, be able to cheer for a specific team.
Yeah. Because even with the singles, that's what they do. You're screaming Rublev, or you're screaming, for Serena or Venus Williams, and you're just like...
That's a good point, yeah.
Because you know the name, you can kind of attach yourself to the person.
Yeah, it's a start. I mean, we just, to kind of circle back, we just saw the court with Paolini and Urani and how crowded it was and how many fans she was able to get last week. And it's because those people know her name now and got to watch her play. And if we can get more of that for the doubles players, then it clearly works.
Yeah. And it was, and almost like a narrative formed around her, because then the narrative 100%. Became like, oh, all these guys can't return the serve. And, it became a plot point.
It's a story,
And I think little things like that can definitely help popularize doubles.
Yeah, ultimately people latch on to like personalities and stories.
Yeah.
Right? And the two there's overlap between the two, but that's what you need.
Yeah.
And that's what currently the tours and the tournaments are not really providing a platform for doubles players to be able to have some of those storylines and to have their stories told. And it's starting to get better. I think, the mixed was so singles heavy this year for lots of reasons that I understand, and then hopefully next year we can get more doubles teams in that, and then it's kind of a transition.
Do you know what my idea is?
What's
what I really want to happen?
I do want to know this, yes.
I really want them to do singles against doubles. Like, just go all out.
First round, like everyone is singles versus doubles?
No, like literally just like the whole idea is, the whole idea of the whole tournament is mix like singles pairings against doubles pairings.
Yeah. Yeah.
battle to the death. Let's go. Like, just, if you're going to go all in with it, let's just do it.
So would you do it where every single first round matchup is singles versus doubles?
Yes.
Or would you do two halves, a singles and doubles half, and then they meet in the final?
Ooh, I see what you're saying. So it guarantees
a singles teams in the
single
final.
and doubles team in the final.
Yeah.
Ooh, I see what you're saying.
I think the second one is the one they'd have to do for TV.
Yeah.
Because if they do it the first way, ESPN's going to be upset if it's 4 doubles teams in the semis.
I see what you're saying.
And based on this tournament, it might be 4 doubles teams in the semis because they're better at doubles.
I actually like your idea because it guarantees a singles and a doubles team in the final.
Yeah.
Because that's what I want.
I mean, the thing, I like it too. I prefer the first one selfishly because I just want to see the doubles teams just all get to the semis and not. But
also,
I get why they can't do that.
But here's the thing, though. I actually don't think that is guaranteed because singles players are going to be butthurt and they're going to try.
They're going to work hard.
I'm not saying they didn't try because I was actually surprised by how hard they were trying.
Well, the prize money was real for this one. It's not usually
$1 million.
It's bigger than any doubles tournament all year.
Yeah.
It was the biggest doubles tournament of the year.
Yeah. So
it was 2 days. Sets to 4. Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know. I was actually surprised by they were trying. Like that wasn't like, Stars of the Open.
Yeah.
That was not Stars of the Open.
Yeah.
People were trying to win a tournament.
Yeah. Well,
so I don't think it would guarantee actually that it would be all.
It might not necessarily be 4,
but
it'd be minimum 2 doubles teams in the semis, I would guess. Probably 3.
Right.
And maybe 4, somewhere in there. I mean, the doubles, unless the singles players decided to train for 3 months, right, for this doubles tournament, which they're not going to do.
They can't really.
But we see them try in the Olympics, and last year it was in the men's side. It was 2 doubles specialist teams in the finals, and then Tommy Paul and Fritz won bronze, but they only played 1 doubles specialist team before the semifinal.
Yeah.
And it was a team that was ranked a little lower and a little older. So, when they match up, generally the doubles teams win just because of their skill set.
They're used to it and their skill set, yeah.
They train for that.
Yeah.
The singles players aren't training for that. If they did, they'd do great.
Yeah.
They'd do great.
No, like even what you were saying, even if they, get a few reps in, they'll figure it out, but they're not they don't have the time to get those reps in. Some of them can.
I won't say all of them will.
Yeah.
Medvedev's got a long way to go before he can become a top doubles player, but
Medvedev needs to work on his singles.
But you saw well, that too. But you saw Casper, if Casper dedicated himself to doubles, he'd be one of the top players for sure. He's a really good doubles player. So.
Right.
Anyways, it's it'll be interesting to see what changes they make next year.
When I was thinking about it, I was literally thinking WWE, lights, just go full
They could. Part of me doesn't like driving a wedge between the two.
I know.
But I'm conflict avoidant, and I'm really oversharing here. So
it's okay. It's Will.
Yeah. So I don't want singles and doubles. I want them to support each other.
No, totally.
Currently,
I get that.
The way
is a
everything's
wedge.
structured, it's the singles players and tours getting all the support, and the doubles players not getting any any marketing. And, we've talked about this.
No, we have, but that was for the entertainment value. That's kind of where I was going for, only because in my heart of hearts, I feel like a doubles team would win again, But I also just wanted to see people want the drama.
They do.
The drama will sell the tickets.
It would work. I'm fine with it as long as they get more doubles teams in the draw.
Exactly.
That's what I want to see next year.
And because then that's what I would say, and that's how I think it would guarantee half and half.
Yeah.
You have to have half singles and half doubles.
And the best matches, you were there, so but the best matches, at least on TV, were
wherever Sarah, Arani, and Vavasori
against 2 singles players.
Wherever they were.
Because it created that contrast that was so good to watch on TV.
Yeah.
So, and then now all of a sudden, Arani's a star here in New York.
Yeah.
After a 2-day event. It works. it works.
It really does. It really does. Well, Will, thank you for joining for this little sort of doubles roundup. Again, if you're on the grounds for the middle weekend and the second week, come watch doubles. You know who to follow now, and let us know who you're going to watch. Let us know in the comments who you're coming to watch, and I will leave all his information, where to follow him and all of that stuff in the description of this podcast. Bye, guys.
Bustin' with the Boys is here to let you know that every college football Saturday, FanDuel is dropping profit boosts that can turn wins into bigger wins.
Sounds like we should rename Saturday Booster Day.
Nice.
21 plus and present in select states. Opt-in required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable profit boost tokens. Restrictions apply, including any token expiration and max wager amount. See full terms at FanDuel.com/sportsbook. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
High Five Casino is the top sweepstakes casino that's free to play. Sign up today to receive a free welcome bonus and exclusive first purchase offers. Choose the premium jackpot package for $29.99 and claim up to 700 game coins, 55 sweeps coins, 1 sweeps coin daily bonus for 5 days, and 400 diamonds. Your high five moment awaits at highfivecasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. Must be 21 years or older. Terms and conditions apply.